everyone, welcome to the Movie Section Show. My name is Fariba, and today is some Super Bowl Sunday, and now we actually got a brand new trailer for the upcoming movie Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It seems to be another full trailer, so I'm very interested to see this. I know I kind of already gave my story a little bit about the whole original trilogy and going into this whole film right here. I'm super excited to see this film just because I felt that the actual original trilogy did a really good job of having a very cohesive, very evolved storytelling about Caesar. And now, of course, we're just seeing basically Caesar's legacy moving forward. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right down into the new trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Are you familiar with the concept of evolution?
Is it the whole house? Oh wait.
In their time, humans were capable of many great things.
Noah!
They could fly like eagles fly. They could speak across oceans. But now it is our time. And it is my kingdom. We will learn. Apes will learn. I will learn. And I will conquer.
First.
Legend says ape and human lived side by side. Impossible as that may seem.
Why do they hunt her?
She's smarter than most.
The elders did not tell us everything about this world.
Bend for your king.
Apes hunt humans. That is wrong.
Together, you will die.
No, together, strong.
Okay. That was the trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And I have to say, now having seen this new trailer, I'm far more intrigued about what's going to be the aftermath of this whole film. Now, I have to say, when it comes to the Kingdom, with the Apes, films, the one that has been the more recent one, the rebooted one, I have to say, with those films, I really enjoyed watching them, given the storytelling of it, how the story itself flow from the first part, the second part to the third part. It was very cohesive. It was very evolved. It really showed kind of the effects of what happened as a result of this virus impacting not just the humans, but also the apes, and how it started to become this, I guess you can say, this trigger point of, or this not cataclysm, but basically a trigger point of the shift in dominance of what happening to some of the species here. And now we knew for a fact going to this movie that it was going to showcase kind of this role reversal, right? That eventually the apes are going to be the dominant species, the humans not so much. That was going to be the role reversal. We saw that a little bit in the first trailer. The second trailer definitely goes more in depth of this. So of course this is a film that takes many, many years after War of the Planet of the Apes. So this is much, much later. We don't know basically what happened to Caesar's lineage and what happened to his side of the family. We know there's a character named Noah, who's this young chimp who is starting to, counter this kingdom, hence King of the Planet of the Apes. But he's coming across basically this really dictatorial ape, who of course wants to hunt down and prey on the humans, basically, and showing off this role reversal. So, and even this trailer kind of implies that this timeline, at least in terms of timeline in this movie, that is taking many, many years after what happened in War of the Planet of the Apes. And I have to say, like, it's very intriguing to see kind of the aftermath of it, because again, I had initially thought that the rebooted Ape series was just going to end with War of the Planet of the Apes. I would never imagine that there was going to be a fourth movie. But now having seen this, like, it definitely intrigues me to see what would happen moving forward, like what happened so many years after. It seems as though that this isn't really just like a reboot of a reboot, but this is kind of like showing, going way beyond. I do like that concept because it seems as though that we're not too held on to like kind of Caesar's legacy. Like we're now kind of moving forward in time, but at the same time, even the trailer itself shows little glimpses of like what happened in that era. I think from what I see, kind of some of snippets here and there, that we do see Caesar's old home, like when he was still just a baby, kind of like the child to James Franco's character. I can't remember his character's name, but at least, yeah, it seems that they are going to revisit some of the big locations from the original series. So, but yeah, I mean, this one, like having now seen the second trailer, like it definitely gives you a much better picture of what this movie is going to focus on, how Freya Allen's character is really involved in this movie, how she's basically kind of the glue to everything that's going on, why it's all involved. It makes sense why she's a target now, because she seems to be the one who is far superior, or I guess you can say the most enhanced or advanced human in their eyes than, you know, how, at least in this kind of this current climate that's happening right now in the Planet of the Apes world. But yeah, I have to say it's really intriguing just having seen the second trailer here. And now having now seen it, I'm even more excited to see kind of what happens. Again, it seems as though there's going to be a bit of a power conflict happening, or from the looks of it, that could be the case. Especially with the character that we see early on, who seems to be the adversary to Noah's character. So, but yeah, I cannot wait to see this film. I think the trailer definitely is a huge improvement from the first one, giving us a much better idea of the concept, the premise, without really spoiling too much. And I hope that, I really do hope that it does live up to the, you know, the hype. It does live up to kind of this legacy set by the first three movies, because I think the first three movies has really kind of set this really high bar in terms of the quality of the storytelling, the character development, how things have evolved. And I'm going to hope that that's going to be the case here. So yeah, that's all to say about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. What are your thoughts having not seen the first footage, but having seen this new trailer right here? It definitely gives a bit of an explanation as to what's going on. Are there things that you may have, you know, or things I may have missed? Maybe you want to kind of discuss about that. What are your impressions right now, having seen this new trailer? Do you think you're feeling far better now having seen this new trailer, or do you still kind of feel a little bit iffy about whether or not, you know, they should have had continued on with the fourth movie, let alone the fact that we had this really beautiful trilogy that, like, you know, can this movie really live up to the legacy of the original three movies? Let me know your comments down below, and make sure to like and subscribe.